Okay, we're going to do a quick how-to on installing gspro, and we're just going to follow the step-by-step instructions that are posted here under GSP downloads. So it says here, step 1, click on the mega link to download gspro version 1. So I've already downloaded it, so I won't download it again, but you download version 1, you go to the downloaded file, you click into the zip file, and you'll see gspro version 1. Click into that, you'll see a gspro folder. Inside of that is a GSP and GSPC folder. GSP is the game, GSPC is the connection interface. So I'm going to install that into my C drive. And let's back up one folder. So we see gspro. We'll just take the gspro folder and drag it to the C drive. Now at this point you might want to go ahead and create some desktop shortcuts to make life easier for yourself. Click into gspro, go into GSP, right click on gspro.exe and select create desktop shortcut, and then back up a folder, go into GSPC, right click on GSP Connect and create a desktop shortcut. The next step is to install at least 6 courses. The course folder is under GSP courses. Now we would go to our course downloads and grab 6 GSP compatible courses. They have to have a check mark in the GSP column or they won't work. Grab 6 of those. I've downloaded them here. And so we'll just go ahead and install them by dragging them in. And you want to make sure you don't just drop the zip file in. You have to go into each zip file and extract the folder. If you just drop the zip file in there, it won't work. Almost done. Okay. Now the next step is to update. The game is playable now, but we will be playing on the original version 1, which contains bugs that have already been fixed. So because the software is in beta, updates come fast and furious. We want to stay up to date. So here it says, see the next pin message for instructions on how to install updates. So let's go to the next message. As of today, version 42 was released. So you click these links, download version 42. I already downloaded them here. So GSP version 42. Let's open that up. Click into this folder, the version 42 folder, and we'll grab both of these files, or the file and folder, gspro, gspro data, drag it into our GSP folder up here, and replace. So now we are on version 42 of gspro. Let's back up to the GSPC folder, and we'll go back to our download. The GSPC 42 download, click into it, click into the 42 folder, grab all of these files, drag it in here, replace, and now our GSPC is up to date. Now, when you open up the game for the first time, Windows Defender will pop up a message. Just click on More Info, Run Anyway. It's going to run it in a smaller window for this video. And then GSP Connect, same thing, More Info, Run Anyway. You have to enter the login information that you were sent when you were approved as a beta tester, then click Login. If you have GC2, use simple. If you have HMT, you can use advanced. You need to select your COM port. You find out which COM port you're on by going to Bluetooth settings, show Bluetooth devices. Click on this link that says more Bluetooth options. In this window that pops up, click COM ports. And you can see here my outgoing COM port is 3. So we'll select 3 here. Click connect. This bar should turn green. When we click GSP connect, this bar should turn green. And we can load up one of the courses we installed. The courses, depending on how big they are, sometimes take a little while to open. Now you see it says not responding, but it's still loading. Sometimes you just gotta wait a little while. When the course loads, you'll have these tabs on the right side: Minimap, Settings, Putting, Drop Options. I always click the green grid and the data tiles when I get started, and then you can aim with the Minimap. Now we'll just chip one real quick. And it works. All right, so let's exit this round. Now, if you want to play SGT tournaments, you have to enter your SGT username and Steam ID under Settings and Players. So, username, Steam ID. To get your Steam ID, the way I do it is I right-click on Steam, I go to Settings, make sure this here, Display Steam URL Address Bar when available, is checked. And then you can open up your Steam library, go to your profile, and then the long number at the end of your profile URL, that is your Steam ID. You just grab that and copy it and then paste it in here. And you want to make sure you're doing your name and Steam ID under slot number 1. And then when you click on the tournaments button, it will load any tournaments that you've registered for. That is it. Pretty straightforward. If you guys have any questions, you can find me on Discord.